Hello, my name is Jenny. My parents are arguing all the time. I hope I can solve these problems.
Hi, my name is Felix. I'm the smartest kid in the world. I can help you a lot.
Hi, I'm Lucy, a sanitation worker for Vampire. It's my negligence that led to this misunderstanding.
Hi, I am the werewolf king Tahara. I can tolerate it when our kingdom is being offended.
Hi, I'm Northern, a werewolf. The statue was destroyed. I must inform the king at once.
Hi, I'm Eulalia, king of vampires. I may look fierce, but I love peace indeed.
Hello, I'm a vampire soldier Flo. I have been hurt by werewolves.
Hi, I'm a soldier Davy. I'll take very good care of the contract of both sides.
Hi, I'm a leader of the guard squad, Olga. I will be in charge of protecting the royals.
Hi, we are Gus. I'm Elvin. I'm Albert. It's our obligation to guard the palace.
Hi, I'm Jessie.
I'm Archibald, and we are Jenny's parents. I'm a werewolf.
And I am a vampire, although we often fight. We love each other very much.
Hi, we are a couple.
We are werewolves.
I'm Ivy.
I'm Irving.
Although we look abusive,
We have helped vampires.
Hi, we are vampire residents. My name is Sam.
I'm Cinnamon.
And I'm Karen. I heard a werewolf break into our territory.
What? I'm most afraid of werewolves.
Look, is that the werewolf?
Hi, I'm the narrator Renee. Can things really go away as Jenny wants?
In a world where werewolves and vampires are constantly at war, the two sides mark their respective territories to avoid trespassing the border with statues.
Let me check. Which statue should be cleaned? I can finally have a holiday tomorrow.
Oh my god! I brought the wrong cleaning solution accidentally. My gosh! It's corrupted by it. Oh my god. What should I do? I'd better go now where no one notices it.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing? Don't go away. What happened to the statue? Was that the vampire? Why did they damage our statue? I think I need to report it to the king. Dear king, I just found a vampire at the border, and after the vampire was gone, our statue was damaged.
How can this be? For years, we werewolves and vampires have held the rule of never offending each other. Why did they do this? They have gone too far. Now, prepare the contract for negotiations with the Vampire King. I would like to talk to the King of Vampires.
After weighing up this long-existing issue, the Werewolf King decided to make a pact with the vampire to demarcate the territory. Although the Vampire King didn't know the intentions of the Werewolf King, he is aware that the Werewolf King was so resolute that he had no choice but to agree to sign this contract.
I hereby report to the King of Vampires that the contract with werewolves is as follows. Because the vampires have destroyed our statue for no reason, we think that this action has the intention of infringing on our territory. Therefore, we request that the vampire and the werewolf sign this territorial contract to demarcate the boundary between two parties, so that both of us will not step into each other's territory at will, and cannot interfere with any affair in relation to each other.
I hope you will abide by the contents of the contract. So from now on, let's not violate any rules we set today.
Well, now that we've signed the contract, hopefully you'll be able to keep the contract you've made yourself.
1,000 years later, on the border between the vampires and the werewolves lives a couple who gave birth to a little girl, Jenny, whose father is a nobleman of the werewolf, and whose mother is a descendant of the vampire king.
Jenny, come over for dinner.
Okay, Mom. I'm coming in a minute.
Have you heard about the territorial compact signed 1,000 years ago?
What's up?
Archibald begins to explain the story. Because the vampires destroyed the wolf statue for no reason, the wolf thought that the vampires wanted to invade their land. Therefore, they asked the vampires to sign a territorial contract with the wolves to demarcate the boundary between them and not to enter their land without permission. And the vampires agreed to this contract. However, whenever this matter is brought up, Jenny's father thinks that everything is the vampire's problem, and her mother strongly disagrees with him, so there is a dispute.
Honey, that's not what I heard. The vampire didn't mean it. It was just a misunderstanding.
I don't care if it was a misunderstanding. The fact is that the statue was destroyed. And if it's just a misunderstanding, why did the vampires defend themselves when they signed the contract?
As a result, this issue provokes a furious row between Jenny's parents, which makes Jenny extremely helpless.
Dad, Mom, stop arguing over this. I agree with Mom. Vampires love peace by nature. It's impossible to start a war for no reason.
So you don't believe me now?
No, I'm not done. Daddy, you're right too. Vampires shouldn't just compromise without communicating. Dad, Mom, I want to get to the bottom of this. Can you please help me?
Jenny's parents listen to what their daughter would like to say together, and Jenny says she wants to leave for vampires' territory in order to settle the misunderstandings and resolve the disputes. Jenny said goodbye to her parents and went to the territory of the vampires alone, hoping to solve the misunderstanding all alone. But when the vampires see werewolves, they all avoid or show an unfriendly attitude.
Oh no, my apple. Someone please help.
Let me help you.
Thank you.
Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the palace?
Oh my god, you are a werewolf. How did a werewolf get here? Help!
Let me explain. I'm here to...
No. I don't want to know anything.
Ouch! Are you okay? Let me help you. You look painful.
No, I don't need help.
Grandma, are you okay? And who are you, you little girl? What? You're a werewolf? Get back to your land!
Oh, how could this happen? What should I do?
Hello, my name is Phyllis. I don't think you're a bad guy. Let me help you.
You? Why you are willing to help me?
My parents told me about werewolves before. They said werewolves were dangerous. But I didn't sense the danger from you. I think you are not harmful. You are quite different from what I've heard. So I'm willing to lead the way for you.
Wow, really? Thank you for being willing to show me the way.
So Jenny successfully arrives at the destination as Phyllis ushers her to the palace. However, as a hybrid, Jenny's identity has become a hindrance.
Wow, we're finally at the palace. You're little, and I didn't expect you knew everything about this place.
Of course, I grew up in this area. I know it very well.
Really? Let's get in there.
Stop. This is a vampire palace. What do you want to do, werewolf?
That's right. No one can enter here without permission.
What should we do? They won't let us in.
It's okay. Let me show you. I asked to see your boss.
What are you doing?
At this time, the chief guard on patrol notices the commotion and comes over.
What's going on here?
Sir, there is a half-wolf girl and a child trying to enter the palace.
I'm in charge here, and we haven't received any notification of guests today. Therefore, we can allow you to enter. So, please leave.
Please let me in. I think there is a misunderstanding between vampires and werewolves, and I would like to meet the Vampire King.
The Vampire King is not a commoner who you can meet as long as you want to. We can let you in without the order. That's the rule, not to mention you are a werewolf.
Well, okay.
Hey, I can take you into the palace.
Aren't you a vampire? Why are you willing to help me?
Hey, are you a spy? You try to damage our plans?
Don't get me wrong. My name is Flo. I believe you guys have noticed this. Vampires are not friendly to werewolves. And that is because the ancient contract has been misinterpreted more and more seriously. And this has caused the grudges over werewolves. I have been helped by werewolves, and the werewolves I met were far from the legend. A resident just came here to report that a werewolf had come into our area, and they wanted to banish her. But I hope to use this opportunity to let everyone know that werewolves are not so vicious.
Flo goes on to speak as he recollects his miserable time in childhood. He was an orphan of vampires who lived around the border between both sides. Vampires usually didn't come to the border for fear of werewolves' attack. So did the werewolves. Therefore, only a few werewolves would go to the border. However, a couple of werewolves named Ivy and Irving found Flo and brought something for him to eat every day so that he wouldn't die of starvation.
I am so hungry.
Honey, look, what a poor kid.
Looks like he's a vampire, right?
I suppose. But how did she become like this? Let's help her.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm so hungry and thirsty. Are you a werewolf? Don't hurt me.
We won't hurt you. We just went hunting, and this pack of brush shall give you enough energy.
Don't be afraid. We'll put the food here and come back tomorrow.
Ever since that day, they brought me food every day. I really appreciate their timely help. At the end of this hallway is where the Vampire King stays.
Awesome! We are finally here. Your Majesty, I'm from the Kingdom of Werewolf. My name is Jenny.
Hello, who are you? May I ask why you come here all the way?
My name is Phyllis. I think Jenny is safe.
I'm Flo. I have been helped by werewolves.
We think there is a misunderstanding between vampires and werewolves.
Yeah.
After listening to three people's descriptions, the Vampire King thought that he could negotiate with the Werewolf King.
Okay, I got it. I'm willing to talk with the Werewolf King about the contents of the contract again.
Thank you. Could you please give me a pigeon? Because I need to contact my parents.
No problem. I will send someone to bring it to you now.
When Jenny's parents received the letter, they immediately ordered their men to drive a carriage with the symbol of a werewolf nobleman to the border to meet Jenny and the others. He also sent a letter to the Werewolf King, hoping to set an opportunity to negotiate the contract. Finally, on June 15, 2022, kings of the two sides began negotiations for the contract, which had been made 1,000 years ago. They gathered all the people concerned to notarize the negotiation and open a fair talk.
Northern, please explain what you saw when the vampire destroyed the statue and the time the contract was signed.
Your Majesty, I did not see how she had destroyed the statue, but by the time I saw her leave there, the statue has been damaged.
Your Majesty, I'm really sorry. It was my fault. I accidentally used a corrosive cleaning liquid to wipe a werewolf statue.
In that case, Norton didn't see the whole thing, and Lucy didn't do it on purpose, right?
Yes,
Your
Majesty.
The king of the werewolves. I think we can end the issue. All of this is just a misunderstanding. Norton did this for the sake of the country, and Lucy also made a minor mistake when walking.
You're right. I think we can go back to normal life and make peace as we did before.
The grudge over the years has disappeared at the moment. Sincere communication is so important that it can avoid unnecessary disputes and conflicts. We hope everyone can understand that even if an argument occurs, it is necessary to communicate calmly and listen to others' voices. In this case, we'll be able to solve the problem and keep a win-win situation as well.